All right, guys, let's check out this Phoibos. I believe that's how you say it. Phoibos is what I've read a few places, so I'm going to go with that. This is the py017c Eagle Ray with the gold toned handset outline and the indices, which would kind of be my pick. I'm kind of a fan of that colorway. But let's get right into the size, and then we'll talk about like what this kind of compares with or competes with, in my opinion. So case size, you're looking at basically 41.5 millimeter by 47, non-drilled, nice case shape. Thickness to the extreme of the double domed sapphire crystal with AR coating on the underside is about 13.4 millimeter, which is kind of standard issue for most dive watches. They're about 13 mil, 13.5. 20 millimeter lug width, so you're going to be able to put on whatever strap you want. There are some variants of this model that come with a bracelet. This one does not. This one comes with a tropic strap and a leather strap. It also comes with a strap changing tool, and then this handy dandy carrying case there, which could also be, you know, for travel and everything else. Crown size on this 6.3 millimeter, which is a good size for the way it's done. What I mean is, check out those sawtooth design for, instead of like coin edge like a lot of them do, and the same thing transfers up to the bezel, which basically is absolute superior traction when you're going to manipulate this. Now the bezel on this is just, like I said, crazy amount of traction. 120 click, kind of like a little bit more refined. You know what, I was going to kind of compare it to a Seiko bezel. It's not. It's definitely more like definitive clicks, whereas the Seiko bezel action is a little more springy feeling. This one's definitely more defined clicks, which, you know, some people prefer that over a Seiko. I like Seiko, and I like this style as well. They're both different, but both enjoyable. Check out the finishing on this, that brushing, and then even my reflection is picked up in the polishing relief there. Really good job on the finishing. Nice engraved case back screw down, 300 meter water resist sapphire crystal. Got the, I don't know what we're calling that, some sort of royal octopus or something on the back there. Well, you know, the crown shows royalty. So also that's on the front as well. So pretty fun detail there. Not a whole lot of information on the dial. You don't really need it, right? You have the branding, you have the water depth rating, and it is automatic. The date down there at the 6 o'clock. Nice simple cutout with a black wheel, white print. Nice balance to it. So, ceramic bezel insert. It's all indicated. I believe it's all loomed. Some of the models, I was watching an earlier video that Mark over at Long Island Watch did, because he carries this brand. I'll put a link to his store, and I'll put a link to directly to Phoibos as well. But some of them have BGW9. I believe this one's C3, so we'll do a Loom Shot at the end. But for the price, I think the retail on these are about $359. If you go over to Long Island Watch, they're like $329. So I think it's a kind of a direct competitor with a lot of Seiko divers and like the 5KX, the Seiko dive style watch. But you're going to get actual screw down crown, actual 300 meter water depth, sapphire crystal. So when you throw those in the mix and you try to compete with one another on those, I think the Eagle Ray blows it out of the water straight up. You know, it's a different kind of watch. It's a different looking watch, but it's hard to ignore the fact that, you know, these are like $330 to $360, and you get a lot of watch for the money. So I'm not sure what the earlier models looked like from the brand, but these current run Eagle Rays and some of the other ones I've had on the show are actually very well built. It's using the Miyota 9015 movement, so you could get, it's kind of disguised. You can get a little bit of that rotor wobble, you know, from that movement, but it's disguised a little bit because of the dive case. The dive watch case will kind of mask that a little bit. It's still there if you want to hear it, but I think if you turn your care down just a little bit, if it's something that bugs you, I think you'll be okay as well. Let's see. I'm going to put it on my wrist a little bit loose there. You can see it on my 7 1/4 inch wrist. Just a great clean Goldilocks size of a watch right there. 41.5 by 47. There's not a whole lot of people that can be mad about that at all. All right, so let's pop this guy off wrist and let's kill the lights. Let's check the Loom Shot. Big thanks to Michael who sent this and a citizen signature in. But you can see there the loom is actually, that's kind of weird. You can see that. That's a reflection of something else. You can see really nice C3 loom on this. Loomed out bezel, loomed out indices, you know, minus the date cutout, and a nice real estate on the handset. Super legible. Day or night, I think you have a great looking watch. Sub 500, actually even sub 400, you got yourself a really nice diver watch. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you on the next vid.